Welcome back to round 1 of the Lemoncookie Classic Tournament. Dean Malenko, the Iceman, takes on Sami Zayn in our opening contest. Same rules as usual in the first round, but I changed the referee. This time referee John Cohn will call the match, and the matchup begins. Also in this episode we will see a main event of Stone Cold Steve Austin against SCU Christopher Daniels as Dean Malenko hits Sami Zayn with a overhead throw belly to belly suplex. Fireman's carries get exchanged here in the first minute of the contest. A snap suplex by Malenko. He knows every hold in the game, but he also wins the test of strength and drops Sami Zayn with a drop toe straight on his face. Sami Zayn's proteges Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro have already been eliminated, so of course Sami Zayn wants to make it to the second round as the only member of that trio. Running knee strike here by Sami Zayn. Another snap suplex by the Iceman. Former member of the Four Horsemen. Powerbomb by Malenko after Sami Zayn attempted a Hurricane Rana. And Zayn, the back suplex on the Iceman. Dragon screw in the center of the ring, already preparing for that patented Texas cloverleaf whip-in, but Malenko holds onto the ropes. Now both men exchanging punches, and both go down. Malenko up to his feet earlier, able to grab Sami Zayn by the hair, and he hits a fireman's carry takedown. Another overhead belly to belly by Dean Malenko. Small package by Sami Zayn. And referee John Cohn counts his first 1 count of the tournament. I will keep on switching between referees, I think, to make it more realistic, to mix things up. Maybe he will call things a little bit more different than Robinson. Basement dropkick to the back of Zayn, but he hits an elbow. We have hit the 5-minute mark. I don't need to tell you that there is a 15-minute time limit. I would still do it nevertheless. T-bone suplex by Zayn. And snap suplex by Dean Malenko. Oh, kick to the head by Sami Zayn and an elbow drop. And another small package trying to surprise the Iceman, but not even a 2 count. Dragon screw. Malenko uses not as many holds as I would have thought, but he keeps on attacking that leg of Zayn, who hits back suplex. In general, not downward spiral, not a big focus on submission wrestling here in the first round. We haven't still not seen a single submission victory in this tournament. T-bone suplex. And Zayn goes to the top rope, and he waits for Malenko to get back up, and it's a flying high cross body, but Malenko was in the ropes. Downward spiral again. He throws Malenko out of the ring. The blue thunderbomb by Zayn. Almost the 3 count, 2.9. I'm losing my voice again. T-bone suplex. 6.5 minutes left here in this contest. Clothesline to the back. And a half suplex. Belly to belly by Malenko. Both men hitting each other with all the suplexes you can find in the book. Drop toe by Malenko. And the second blue thunderbomb, and this is gonna be it. Oh my god, Malenko again kicks out. Sorry, I hope I'm not getting too loud here. I hope your earphones don't explode. But this is getting me excited as we're getting closer to the 10-minute mark. 2 blue thunderbombs and 2 near falls as close as possible here. Irish whip gets reversed and a dropkick to the knee. We have 4.5 minutes left. Power slam by Malenko. Go for cover, man. Another Irish whip and a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker this time. Keeps on hitting these Irish whips 3 times in a row. Another tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Drop toe. We haven't seen the Texas cloverleaf yet. And of course, if he works the legs of Sami Zayn, then it will be pretty difficult for Zayn to hit that Helluva kick. 11 minutes have passed and a snap suplex once again by the Iceman. He goes for the cover. Oh my god, 2.9 once again. Now we are running out of time. We have seen this so many times in this first round. But we have also seen some wrestlers who won at the almost last second bulldog takedown by Malenko. That man clearly, visibly exhausted. But he's surpassed by that. Malenko puts him into the corner. He might be going for that high impact move. That might end this match. And he's hitting a DDT off the top rope. Oh my god. Oh my god, DDT. Sami Zayn still kicks out. Drop kick by Zayn. DDT off the top rope. Still not enough. Drop kick is missed. And Malenko with the Irish whip and a power slam now. Go for the cover and he does. And Zayn keeps kicking out. What does it take? A third blue thunderbomb. And the match is over. Sami Zayn wins. 13 minutes, 45 seconds. What a hell of a match. Oh my god, one of the highest numbers of near falls I have seen in this tournament so far, 89%. And Zayn wins. Sami Zayn represents Friday Night SmackDown in the second round of the tournament. Dean Malenko representing WCW is eliminated. We keep on going with a confrontation between ECW and NXT. Shane Douglas, the franchise, against Dominik Dijakovic in our second match of the night. NXT has also been struggling in this tournament so far. I think 2 NXT competitors have won and I think 7 have lost. I'm not really sure about the exact number, but NXT is struggling in this tournament. Shane Douglas here, already with a swinging neckbreaker to Dijakovic. Size and strength advantage certainly going to Dijakovic, but just as I said, he's unable to win the test of strength, but he's able to reverse the Irish whip. But nothing follows, and now he's going, attacking the arm of the franchise. Drop toe hold counter by Douglas. Whip to the corner. And some trio of shoulder blocks to Dijakovic. Let's back suplex. Dijakovic, one of the NXT competitors, might have a career breakout year in 2020. He could start the year by winning the LTV World title. Shane Douglas wants to make sure that that doesn't happen. Dijakovic pretty much in control of the first minutes here. With I wanted to say amount of suplexes, but Douglas able to slip out of it, and now he's going for a pile driver and already hits a pile driver after less than 3 minutes. Spikes him on his head. Dijakovic back on his feet, both men exchanging right hands. And exchange, both men go to the floor. High intensity here in the first minutes. Elbow to the neck by Douglas. And Dijakovic once again with a back suplex, and this time Shane Douglas falls to the outside, and Dijakovic already catching his breath in the center of the ring. Stiff punch by Shane Douglas, and he tried to go for a suplex, but Dijakovic, so agile, slips out of it and clotheslines him to the back, adding a double axe handle blow and a stiff kick. Fireman's carry. Dijakovic, one of the most agile big men in the business. Elbow smash in the center. Dijakovic once again hitting a suplex. Now running the ropes, but Douglas able to get back up as we have passed the 5-minute mark. It's turning into a slugfest again, and Douglas gets back to the center. And another elbow smash, and now feast your eyes, go to sleep. And almost the victory for Dijakovic. CM Punk is happy to see somebody bring his old move back into the business. Now, of course, it has never been done. Can't I use the same move? Irish whip. I thought isn't the feast your eyes normally a variation of the go to sleep? This was more the CM Punk version of it. And a spinning running power bomb into the cover, but Douglas had his hand in the ropes. Dijakovic clearly in the driver's seat in this match now. We haven't even reached halftime. He goes for the cover and almost wins. 2.9 Douglas still fighting back somehow. Clambering blow to the back of Dijakovic. Suplex attempt gets reversed. Another reversal and a side suplex into the bridge by Shane Douglas. 2 count. Don't underestimate Shane Douglas. He has the ability to win this match. Lariat by Dijakovic, but he's certainly struggling. DDT out of nowhere by the franchise. Douglas now hitting a double axe handle blow. 6.5 minutes left here. On the mule kick, and also John Cone doesn't avoid disqualification. Mule kick, and he's going for the cover. What a dirty way to win this match. No, Douglas able to get out of the pinning predicament, and a spear tackle. Spear by Douglas. And a fisherman's suplex by Dijakovic. With these long legs, had his foot on the rope. Now both men colliding. Head first, both men are down. About 5 minutes left, and Dijakovic once again going for a sit-down powerbomb. And that's it. 10 minutes, 2 seconds. Dijakovic winning this match. 84%. Yeah, this was a high intensity, hard-hitting match. Dijakovic goes to the second round. Shane Douglas is eliminated. Match number 3 of the night. The show of Dolph Ziggler against Mike Awesome. Dolph Ziggler certainly wants to make it to the Lemoncookie TV roster. He went up to me backstage, gave me his hand and said, "Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler." But he has to go through the big man Mike Awesome here. Just like Dominic Dijakovic, which we have seen in the previous match. One of the most agile big men in the history of professional wrestling. He can fly, he can hit you with everything pro wrestling offers. Very technically sound athlete for a big man, a man of his size. He certainly has that ankle lock locked in on Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, his matches with Masato Tanaka are legendary in Extreme Championship Wrestling, and he certainly one of the innovators of the game, one of the trailblazers of these flying big men, which we see nowadays on NXT, like Keith Lee or Dijakovic. Mike Awesome put that style on the map for a big man. Certainly, it can be said. But Dolph Ziggler, former world heavyweight champion, he shouldn't be underestimated. He's turning 40 years old this year, but he still says it should have been him when somebody wins a title, and this time he certainly wants to prove that he still belongs in the main event category. Now going up against Awesome. Awesome here, going for that jackknife cover again, but Ziggler able to get out referee John Cone with a 1 count. Snapmare takedown by Awesome. He's been in all the leagues, ECW, WCW, WWE. Finding a guy who's now wearing SmackDown blue, Fox Sports. Dolph Ziggler certainly identified with Friday Night SmackDown around Survivor Series time. We always saw him running around with a SmackDown cap on his head as he formed his alliance with King Corbin, who's also in round 2 of this tournament. Elbow drop here by Awesome, but flurry of strikes to the head by the show-off who hitting that schoolboy. He might win the 24/7 championship with that move, but here it's not enough. Snapmare by Awesome, and Awesome going for that Mae Young-like cover on Ziggler. Great match here, both men with a lot of pinfall attempts, roll-ups in the early goings, but not many high-impact moves. Ankle lock by Awesome. Will we see the first submission victory of the tournament? But not yet. I expected a different style of wrestling here in this match. Both men, a lot of brawling and a lot of, as I said, roll-up attempts. And now Hurricane Rana by Dolph Ziggler. That's more of the stuff I expected of these two extraordinary athletes. Short arm clothesline by Awesome, and back suplex, but gets reversed. And a stunner! Stunner by Awesome! That's already tribute to Stone Cold Steve Austin, oh my god, jumping DDT by Ziggler. We will see Stone Cold Steve Austin in our main event against Christopher Daniels. And Awesome paying tribute to maybe he met him backstage. He hit that Stone Cold Stunner on Ziggler. And once again going for the cover. 2 count, first 2 count of the contest. Sleeper hold by Ziggler. Tries to take the big man down by squeezing the air out of his lungs, but Awesome able to fight out of it. Snapmare by Ziggler. Clothesline to the back. We're reaching halftime. 7.5 minutes are gone. 7.5 minutes are left. Some, I don't know how to call it, some roll up by Ziggler, but Awesome. That huge man's once again able to hit the ropes, and another jackknife cover. Man, don't want to waste any time, but maybe they should hit some high impact moves before going for the cover all the time like that. An X Factor facebuster by Dolph Ziggler on Mike Awesome. Oh my god, and Awesome says now it's over. What will he do? Hitting that Manhattan drop on Ziggler and a punch, and now Ziggler's in the corner, and Awesome hits an avalanche splash and another punch. Oh lord, short arm clothesline. Awesome is turning up the pace, turning up the intensity. Ziggler doesn't even know what planet he's on anymore. Lariat by Awesome. Awesome is increasing the pace of this match with a Samoan drop on Dolph Ziggler. And now he can go for a cover. Big elbow drop at it. Dolph Ziggler is in trouble. Dolph Ziggler is in dire straits. Kick to the midsection. Elbow drop. About 5 minutes are left on the clock here, but Ziggler still able to fight back, hitting an avalanche of his own on Awesome. Another Stone Cold Stunner by Mike Awesome. Call it the Awesome Stunner maybe. DDT by Dolph. 4.5 minutes left. Now they should go for a cover. First minute they went for a cover all the time, but now they don't do it anymore. Suplex by Ziggler, and Awesome goes to the outside where we still have that 20 count, but Awesome already back to his feet. 4 minutes left. Guys, look at the clock. Will we see? Oh my god, Hurricane Rana by Ziggler. Very maybe stupid move to ask, because Awesome is an expert of the powerbomb. He could easily reverse that Hurricane Rana into one of these powerbombs. Dolph Ziggler poking the bear and hitting those Hurricane Ranas. And takedown by Ziggler. Time is running out. Awesome is dizzy, but Ziggler misses with a dropkick. 3 minutes left. Another jumping DDT by Ziggler. He is taking over this match now. Irish whip, and Awesome collided with referee John Cone, and he's busted wide open. X Factor. We haven't seen that before. John Cone is bleeding. The referee's bleeding. He collided with Awesome. Oh my god, the referee's gonna get some. A referee. But John Cone back to his feet. We haven't seen that before. John Cone is bleeding. But he's back up, and oh my god, Awesome going for the Awesome Bomb. No, hitting a regular power bomb, but he spiked him on his head. And John Cone busted open. Calls for the bell. Look at Dolph Ziggler. He's knocked out. Stiff power bomb by Mike Awesome, and Dolph Ziggler got knocked out by that move. He landed on his neck and on his head. 79%. Mike Awesome wins. It's you, oh hell yeah, two bald men fighting in our main event, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel, the only representative of SCU in this tournament, against the Texas Rattlesnake, the Bionic Redneck, Stone Cold and Christopher Daniels in our main event here. So far no time limit draw in this episode. And I'm pretty sure these two men will finish it within 15 minutes. Test of Strength finds no winner. Another Test of Strength. And now Christopher Daniels. That told. Daniels is not much younger than Austin, but Austin had to end his career 17 years ago. So that certainly gives Daniels some sort of advantage. Cannot say that Daniels belongs in the category of the younger wrestlers anymore. He's almost as old as Chris Jericho. Test of Strength once again, but Daniels has been able to work that style many years now. Successful trio with Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian on All Elite Wrestling. Austin with those punches, but Daniels fights back. Austin, one of the best brawlers, certainly in the history of professional wrestling. Nobody will argue with that. He's showing that right here with a fist to the face and a back suplex. But Austin used to be one of the best technical wrestlers before Owen Hart broke his neck at SummerSlam 97. Belly-to-belly suplex by Daniels. Stone Cold had to change his style back then, now going for a sleeper hold. I thought he might go for that $1 million dream. But this was more of a regular sleeper. Daniels' suplex attempt gets blocked. And Austin, he can still go. Can still wrestle if he wants to. With those suplexes now here. And now he's eating the suplex. Southern California taste. And both men exchanging punches now. Don't start a fist fight with Stone Cold, but Christopher Daniels not doing that bad. Both men go to the floor. And referee John Cone still calling this match. He wiped the blood off his face and went on. Other referees might have gone to the locker room. Referee John Cone showing some toughness here. I hope he can still survive this match without getting busted wide open again. Downward spiral there by Christopher Daniels as 5 minutes have passed. Austin blocking that German suplex attempt. Kicking in. Elbow, bionic elbow by Daniels. Steve Austin trying the back suplex, but Daniels slips out of it. Austin is dizzy. And how do you call that? I don't know. Takedown by Daniels. Austin going for a pile driver, and he hits a pile driver. He almost broke Kurt Angle's neck 19 years ago by hitting him with a multiple, a huge amount of pile drivers. Another takedown by Daniels. Downward spiral once again by the Fallen Angel here. And that back suplex, dropping Austin on his surgically repaired neck. And now going for a Death Valley driver, spiking the Texas Rattlesnake on that neck now. SCU with a flying dropkick. SCU representative Christopher Daniels missile dropkick on Austin. And Dragon Screw. Blocked that kick by Austin. Hit that Dragon Screw. Now Austin running the ropes, hitting an elbow drop to the back of Daniels. Daniels now with a Blue Thunderbomb. We saw Sami Zayn hitting that move and defeating Dean Malenko with that move. These wrestlers of this episode taking a page out of each other's book, now stalling. Vertical suplex by Austin. We saw Mike Awesome hitting the Stone Cold Stunner. We saw Christopher Daniels using the Blue Thunderbomb of Sami Zayn. Roll up by Daniels. Roll up by Christopher Daniels. Almost the 3 count, 2.9. Austin kicks out. Double underhook. Oh my god, what is this? Double underhook. Face buster by Daniels. Taking a page out of Awesome Kong's book there. Oh my god, 2.9. Don't want to call this move implant buster. Austin tried to go for the stunner, I think. Dragon screw by Daniels. He has to catch his breath. 5.5 minutes left on the clock here. Austin is in dire straits. Gets rolled up here again by Daniels. 1, 2. And Austin fighting back. Stone Cold. One of the toughest men in the history of the business. You can't beat him that easily. Clothesline by Daniels, but Austin certainly struggling here. He has problems here. But he's locking in that sleeper hold once again. Trying to get back into the match. Trying to make Daniels pass out. But he gets out of the hold by elbowing him to the head. Christopher Daniels now. Another downward spiral on the Texas Rattlesnake. And now he's locking in that submission hold. And Austin has rarely ever tapped out, but he passed out at WrestleMania 13. Everybody remembers that against Bret Hart, and now Austin goes down. He might not say I quit, but he might lose his consciousness. Austin with these jabs and haymakers on Daniels. We have just 3.5 minutes left in this contest. Now Austin hitting the stunner, Stone Cold Stunner, the stunner. Oh, Daniels kicks out the Stone Cold Stunner. I don't believe what I'm seeing here. Oh lord. And another stunner. Second stunner. Austin drags him to the center of the ring to make sure he doesn't reach the ropes, and this is gonna be it. No! Just a 2 count. 2 stunners are not enough. Austin throws out Daniels, following him to the outside. Maybe tries to win the account now. Daniels going for a suplex, but Austin counters it, hitting a suplex on his own. Daniels back to his feet. Austin flips the bird to someone in the audience, but once again both men go to the outside. We have less than 2 minutes left. Daniels knocks out Austin here. No. Irish whip to the barricade, and Austin goes down. Only 90 seconds left. Don't waste your time on the outside here, guys. But we have reached a 12 count. Maybe we'll see a count-out victory for the first time in this tournament. 16 about Daniels back. Last minute of the match is going. Swinging neck breaker. Why doesn't he hit the Stone Cold Stunner enough? Flurry of punches, and Daniels is busted wide open. He's bleeding. Christopher Daniels is bleeding. There's blood on the floor. Suplex gets blocked, and Daniels gets suplex to the other. There are only 20 seconds left. You can't see a counter victory because there's not enough time left. 5 seconds left. And we have a count out victory. Look at the blood on the body of Christopher Daniels. Stone Cold and Daniels went to war 83%, but we have a time limit draw and both men are eliminated. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.